is a little unexpected. I definitely did not expect this at all. I don't think anyone did. It just blindsided us out of nowhere. But yesterday, apparently, Bill Cosby, the man that everyone used to love, but then now, they hate because he did the naughty with the women without consent, got released. He got released yesterday, for some reason. He was supposed to stay in prison for 8 years, and now they just decided, you know what, you can go home now. Bye, Bill Cosby! Don't touch any women inappropriately. But let's go ahead and read an article so we can get more information on this. And by the way, this does not mean he's innocent. I thought at first, this meant he was innocent, but it's not. It doesn't mean that, but we're reading an article from the New York Times, and it says, Bill Cosby released from prison, explain. And it's like, here's the breakdown, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Charlie Savage, I really appreciate it. Alright, the disgraced actor, shooting shots already. The disgraced actor and comedian Bill Cosby walked free this week after 3 years in prison when the Pennsylvania Supreme Court threw out his 2018 convictions on charges of drugging and sexually assaulting Adrenda Constant. Man, I am not good today. In 2004, when she was a Temple University employee. The abrupt reversal of the first high-profile sexual assault conviction after the #MeToo movement has attracted particular interest, raising questions such as whether Mr. Cosby could still face prosecution over any of the accusations of sexual assault and misconduct that more than 50 women have leveled against him. Here is a description of the legal issues. And he goes on. I only read a little bit, but I'm gonna just read you the important parts here because these articles tend to last very long. But I don't want to hold your time here. Why did the court overturn the conviction? Because prosecutors violated Mr. Cosby's rights by reneging. What the hell is that? Reneging. Someone. I'm sorry. I'm really retarded. Someone needs to explain to me what the hell reneging is. On an apparent promise not to charge him, the court majority ruled. Okay, so apparently someone did the dirty on him, and now they're paying for it. The apparent promise, blah, blah, blah. The court ruled in 2005. Bruce L. Castor Jr. I don't know why I couldn't read that over the fucking mouse. Take this seriously. Who was then the district attorney in Montgomery County, PA, or Pennsylvania, outside Pennsylvania, issued a news release saying that he had declined the charge or to charge Mr. Cosby over the matter. Mr. Cosby then sat for depositions in a separate lawsuit filed against him by Miss Constant, which he paid her $3.38 million to settle in 2006. So I just read that, but I still don't understand why they released it. I guess this is the explanation, and there's just or the reasoning, and then it's explaining here. It still continues on down here. But a subsequent district attorney reversed Mr. Castor's decision and charged the entertainer with assaulting Miss Constant after all. Oh, okay, well, there you go. There's the answer. All right, we just got to keep reading. There you go. That's my issue. I don't continue to read. In the trial, prosecutors used what Mr. Cosby had said in the disposition, his admission that in decades past, he had given Quaaludes to women. I assume that's the drug that makes the woman go to sleep. To women in an effort to have sex with them. Awesome. As evidence against him. We hold that when a prosecutor makes an unconditional promise of non-prosecution, and when the defendant relies upon that guarantee to the deterrent of his constitutional right not to testify, the principle of fundamental fairness that undergirds due process of law and our criminal justice system demands that the promise be enforced, wrote Justice David Normer Witch. Well, okay, so apparently the whole reason why he got released early instead of staying there for the full 8 years is because they did him dirty. They were like, yeah, we'll promise to keep your little secret safe, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm sorry, there you go, we're using it against you. Sorry, bitch. So there you go. That's the reason why. That's the reason why they're like, yeah, you can go home early. Bye, Bill Cosby. That's interesting, but that does not mean he's innocent. And he goes on to say, there you go. He goes on to say whether or not it means that he's innocent. Does the ruling mean Mr. Cosby did not commit a crime against Ms. Constant? No, it just means he cannot be prosecuted for it. Justice Wedge acknowledged that the court's decision to bar prosecution on those particular charges was both severe and rare, but he said it was necessary. Even though society has a strong interest in prosecuting crimes, he wrote, it has an even stronger interest in ensuring that the constitutional rights of the people are vindicated. Alright, so there you go. So basically, he can't be prosecuted for it again, for that particular case, but you gotta remember, there are other 50 accusations claiming that Mr. Cosby went out of his way to, you know, basically be a bad man, a very, very bad man towards women. So he could possibly be prosecuted for those. Be charged and, you know, actually be successful and be like, oh, back to prison. Welcome back, Bill Cosby. But for this particular case, for Miss Constant, he cannot be charged again or prosecuted again. So there you go. If I read that correctly, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So very interesting stuff, you know, very interesting stuff. I'm not disappointed, you know, I'm not disappointed that they let him out early. I'm not, you know, thrilled that he's out early. I don't really care about this, to be completely honest. I'm just like, yeah, he's back. Okay, let's hope he doesn't do the same mistakes again. But then again, he's like, what, 80 something? He's blind. You know, what can he do? You know, I'll say this though, if he's successful in, like, you know, doing the bad with a woman, you know, in a non-consensual way, what the fuck is the woman doing? You know, like, what the hell is she doing? She has to have, like, Down syndrome or some shit like that, you know? But bad on him, obviously, for taking advantage for a woman with a mental disease, right? But, I mean, if you are a, you know, normal working, you know, normal functioning human individual for a woman, right? I don't think, you know, the realm of possibility of him doing the bad to you is there. Okay, like, I just don't think so. So he's gonna have to find other ways to get his rocks off, if that is actually how he does it. But, you know, at the end of the day, though, I don't think Mr. Cosby's gonna be any threat to anyone. But if he is, then I don't know. I mean, looks can be deceiving, I guess. I mean, some blind people can be very dangerous. I mean, have you seen that movie called Escape, where the blind man just starts slaughtering everyone and tries to impregnate that bitch? I haven't seen the movie. I've only seen, like, a YouTube video explaining it, but it's very weird movie. But yeah, the blind man's very dangerous, so who knows, maybe Bill Cosby can actually be a threat, but as far as I'm seeing it, I don't think he's a threat. I think if you just push him over, he's gonna die, and then there you go, a problem solved. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have your backs, you know, covered because Bill Cosby is out, then I guess get ready for a fight. I don't know, dude. I don't care. But yeah, there you go. That's the story. What do you guys think about this interesting, abrupt news that Bill Cosby's out to the public now? Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. You want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.